That part I'm trying to understand. What isn't it? For one, I'm guessing I'm still trying to get used to this being the real you. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Even then, why would you even care about what I think anyways? Seems pretty awkward. I mean, I should have to sneak around first. It's almost ready. I've been compiling a batch test case to check for certain suspicions. It was about done, but you were out too soon. Felt like I was in there for quite a while. A separate data stream where time is experienced differently, so it's only been a few minutes over here. Actually, while we're waiting, I have a questions for you. Given what you've seen, am I a terrible, selfish person? I mean, I can't say that you did all the right things, but I don't know how many people could have if they actually in your shoes. Selfish, I suppose so. I wasn't. I mean, Quincy wasn't exactly altruistic either, but he really did seem to try his best to put your happiness above all else. Oh my god, I am the AI. Or I'm playing as the AI. Well, we still have time, so I'll return the favor. Anything you'd like to ask me? Why do you even care what I think? I mean, if I am what I am, why are you even talking to me as though I'm actually him? Because I'm supposed to be testing your believability, that's all. Would you like to ask any actual questions while there's still time? Time travels. I know that wasn't being unwell, but why did it do what it did? This thing never did anything. I know it's hard to believe, but it was a coincidence, or rather a series of coincidences that happened over and over. I was debugging and reset the scenario a few times in the process. It was an oversight, but because you were an inserted entity and not native, you were not reset. And I just happened to be using that sync every time you did a reset. Not too much of a coincidence. It is oddly improbable, but still above a 0% probability. One of the reasons for my suspicion actually is, but we'll test that soon. So what was the murders happening here? the simulation is based on your memories, right? How come I didn't see it in the flashbacks? Because the murders never happened. At least I don't remember it happening, which is strange because it seems to be unavoidable in this simulation based on the memory. Did you figure out why? Not yet, but with what I'm setting up, I'm afraid I'm about to. It's almost complete. That room upstairs that you sent me in, what was so special about it? Just never been to that particular room in all my years here, that's all. Since this place is based on my memories, it's just a void space in there, so I used it. Honestly, there are still a lot of issues with these reconstructions. The exterior seems to be based on the most recent memory of it than the interiors for one. Still a lot of work to be done. Reminding me about quite a few years skipped by at the end of that montage. What happened to me? I mean What's... I don't know. You don't know? I don't. It's been many years since we've talked. For everything that happened, we just went our separate ways. Or perhaps more accurately, I prepared a batch of test scenarios with particular variables, notably the location of Dr. Haynes and Dr. Yu's and their intent. All you have to do is go into your room and look at them. Can you not? The bathroom is like the only sanctuary I had left. I'll be monitoring and waiting right out here. Besides, you need to learn to get out of your comfort zone. Alive, I think. They aren't moving or responsive though. I've set them on a different layer. I'll go back in and out a few more times to report their status. Still alive, but they're closer. They're dead. Okay, I'm going to log off and get Doctor for help. Just check the other rooms while I'm gone. You're leaving me alone to check more bodies? What's the issue? You already seemed much worse earlier. You know, they're not real. I mean, in terms of realness, they're just as real as me. You protect with double C's. Do you really protect? I've seen you in her memories. System supervised Quincy while Leary is gone. Guess I'm gonna be babysat by John talking Soundwave. Form even you may comprehend. I'm creator of the worlds and cookers of rice. When Quincy completes the mission, reward is more rice. Oh, is this an actual puzzle? Okay, now what? I just need a moment. You can tell me it's not like I'm gonna run from it. I hop holds continue. I'll be there soon. This from the memories. They demoed the machine here, right? I don't think we got that far though. The death is variable, but all death tangents links to this moment. They demoed the machines for the guests. Affirmative. We leave this room now. Everyone will die. We will die. Will die. Oh, will die, not we will. Leave this room and come back to confirm. In the meantime, please return to the party hall. We just reset the room while we're in here. Why do we have to leave and come back every time earlier? Well, it's not enough for the reset. Leaving was necessary for death. When they run it, they do not die. Under this scenario, equipment damage occurs. Or computing basement is destroyed. Do you remember the entrance? This hall being nearly this long before. Do you hear that? Something's not right. No, what? How is the metal and concrete here? Ew, what do you even do? And now I think about it, you aren't even that long. Optimus, that stings. On the upside, I guess it really can't get any worse from here. What was that? Oh, now I'm controlling the cat. Hello? Alright, I have to step out to double check something. Are you almost at the control center? I hope so. We've been walking for ages. The corridor leads to something to be stretched. Wait, you mean literally? Yeah, hang on. It should be fixed now. I'm not certain, but the room should be ahead now. And when we get there, we'll start the demo sequence then. Oh, we're finally here. Scene is ready and loaded. Being there is enough. We'll have your data stream. You see the machine powering up. I still don't know what this machine is. Keep your eyes on it and tell me if you see anything weird. Do you see anything? Seems to be running normally. Although, don't tell me this is like a prequel. There's something weird. There's a weird sound. Like this machine is supposed to be the start of that whole like old people seeing like living their best lives, based fake lives. Not coming from the machine. Maybe coming from the system is almost ready. What are you saying? What happened? What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you? You already know why. Then are you the reason? I unplugged from earlier here. When I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but a machine to log back in with, and the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Then how many? Too many. Too many worlds. For a long way up, Quincy. There's a lot of layers beneath us. I've created your world. Another had created mine. Over and over until after however many layers. At the bottom of the stack there exists the world that ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down more and more and more. Finally, even just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract. It will be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Oh, so basically like a memory leak. Or a loop leak. Are we at the top of that stack? You're correct. Just cut the infinite loop from the get-go. Trying to preserve this world without eliminating us. And why are you here even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's... Who are we to you? Oh my god. Is that Lynn? Or what was her name? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like Lynn, right? From the second game. I'm no different from that rice bot in this world after all. Oh, I'm certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulation? Not exactly. I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate regards of the laws of physics. That's all the story for another day. Stop finding paradise. Shall we? God, this leitmotif. There's a lot of tangent out there beyond this one. Each moment blooming into the countless branches of their own. Oh my god, it's the leitmotif of the second game. This particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because, despite being at the top of the stack, it's almost identical to base reality. Where everything began unfolding the same way. Childhood, your youth, or diagnosis, and just like here, against all odds, kept pushing on, never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can while you still could. Learn all you could, tried as hard as you could. Met someone you imagined the future with. Graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. Until it became something else too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. And wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. Up to that point. Came back from the trip and found that you were pregnant. Came ill halfway through the pregnancy. When you had to make that choice between yourself and the child. Chose to delay your surgery until he was due. Chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to surgical unit soon. I understand. You're the one we should be worrying about. About that, I've been thinking, well, maybe we should take your surname instead. I can't think of any reasons why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. Toby doesn't ring well with Watts, does it? Oh my god! Wait, Watts? Is that the dude? The crazy doctor? How about... Oh wait, yeah, it was Neil. Yeah, Neil Watts. Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, this is a... Wait, what? This is supposed to be a prequel, but then that character reappeared in this game. Wait, ちょっと待って. I'm so confused now. Hold on. If Neil Watts was born after this, but then, yeah, that doesn't make a lot... Wait, hold on. Oh, but then that person was supposed to be old. But I think her name was Lynn. Right? Yeah. So yeah, this actually kind of fits the timeline. He made it through childhood just fine. With all that love you and Quincy could give him. As for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. And you spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. You watch him grow up even if it's just a little more. But eventually, you felt your time coming near. You sought out some old friends. To leave something for him when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memory. At the time, there was no way to decipher it. But still, someday you hoped. When it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. But perhaps it was a remainder of his limited time here, a memento mori. Stirred up something within him, pushing him further as it did for you. And although he tried distancing himself from the others, by the way, that I saw the other doctor next to him in class, from other knowing what might await for those who get close. What was her name? Rosalind? I think. Wasn't successful with everyone. Yeah, that's her. Slowly from the very basics, he worked and worked. All the way past the research you left behind. Despite it all, when the time came, again and again, he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternative route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it into the ranks. With some help from a friend. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new life. It's called Sigmund Core. I thought so. I thought that technology, I even said it, that technology that she was working on had something to do with this about an hour ago. It's been many years since then. In that time, he aided countless patients and witnessed as many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on his own according to the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in the stack it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test. This machine he built, was it for a window to a world where everyone gets to leave a part of themselves after they're gone? So that everyone who ever exists, no matter how ephemeral, could have lasting place in this world, and without having to say goodbye even earlier than they have to see the experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here since that day he was born, I wished I made a different choice then. So glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. It's almost time that we've gone beyond the boundary of a set events. This tangent needs to be terminated. It's just one tangent. Can't you let it just run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths the test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I'm also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And if I don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with its regards. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But the world aside, I might have a way to give you give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place I need to go to. You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? Where we're going, this is no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here. About what happened back there? I know, it was pretty scary. Listen, I don't blame you for running. To be honest, I was so panicked that I didn't even notice you were gone. On the other hand, I saw you got the world deleted. I'd say curiously killed the cat, but I guess we weren't ever even alive. I honestly don't know what your deal is, but maybe I'll see you at the reboot one day. We'll find out. Well, you heard that right. Affirmative. I am linked to Lyria's data feed, but do not worry. I am all versed in what and ceasing to exist. I am shutting down daily. I'm sure this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can be no difference between nothingness. Farewell until next time. Well, shall we go? I am ready. Somewhere far, but you'll be among good company. Now this ride might be more intense than the last one. Do you like the front seat or the back? It doesn't matter to me. I guess Larry can sit up front. Damn, she gets a stand. Oh shoot, animation. To the moon. To the moon! We reached our station. Looks like we're the last to arrive. The versions of you from tangents won't materialize, yes. Salvageable ones at least. Can extend every rogue versions of you, but if we consolidate the ones similar enough, then we're only one set to deal with. No way to end the rogue infinite loops, but keep you in a sense. Speaking of which, I think everyone's here. There isn't that all better. Sorry, you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick. Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world. All these lights. All the stars. It's the time for them to rest so others may keep shining. Beyond that gate, you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your illness is cured, where everyone lives happily ever after. It will be a linear illusion with little resources required to maintain, but to you, it'll feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. There's no point. I'm beyond grateful for that our sun is out there, but our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. Why would another virtual ride matter when not even our own did? I've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters anyways. What if you haven't? I mean, I certainly had my world shattered too, in more ways than one. But if anything, doesn't this broaden the possibilities, not narrow it? And for that matter, why does it even matter if our reality isn't base reality? They may not be the reality, but they were still our realities in all that we've known. I mean, who's even to say that hers is truly ultimate ends of the stack? Not beyond what's beyond that game may not be real relative to her, but it's just as real relative to us. And who knows, maybe it'll be a glimpse of a reality that is truly out there somewhere. A reality that we can visit and time to grow old together. What do you say? Want to go off for one last trip? You'll wait for us until then? I won't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Your new life is waiting. Oh, damn. Perfect life. No real life debuff. Wait. Hold on a second. Watts and Rosalind were dating? What? Neil and Rosalind were dating? I'm pretty sure that was her name, right? Alright, so my thoughts about this game. I thought it was very good, although it didn't like hit me really hard like what Finding Paradise did. That being said, I'm not saying that this wasn't a good story. It definitely was. What it did do was that it made me... well, I guess it's like saying... I said this in my previous... my other playthroughs too, but I always say it like... It makes me like rethink about my life. But it's really hard to like be empathetic because I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know exactly what that's like as badly as I wanted one, but just trying to think like how much what my life could have been like. I hope this is not the last of it. I hope there will be more. Because I remember in the previous game, yeah, Neil was going like... towards the end of the last game, he was like going apeshit about something. Yeah. Just can't hold it anymore. I must confess to you. That's not funny. It's a little funny. So did I handle all that? Strange how that's supposed to be the perfect timeline though. It's only felt perfect because it had the context of adversity that already exists here. Without that, there was nothing to overcome. It passed by without even a meaningful ripple. But still, are you familiar with the Library of Babel? I can be. Should I download the encyclopedia on it? It is this theoretical library of books containing every possible combination of letters and punctuation. Anything that can be written or ever will be can be found there. So it's mostly nonsense and noise, but once in a while you reach for a book and you just happen to be exactly what you need. What is that? A perimeter breach attempt. Gotta go. Surprised this character is really significant to this overall, like, the overall story. Neil! I don't have your stapler, I swear. Don't be silly, we were just nearby. Very nearby now, very far an hour ago before deciding to be nearby. Now that yeah, what are the chances, right? So anyways, we were gonna go somewhere rad, you in? Surprisingly rad. Hard pass. Gee, someone's in a party pooper. Well, alright, I guess... No, all you can eat ice cream for Neil then. I said, guess no all you can eat ice cream for Neil then. We might as well, Neil. Who knows when will be the next time we'll be able to. How'd you change so fast? It's a coat, not a cocktail dress. I'm expecting greatness. And you left the door open. Oh, she noticed. Is somebody in there? Okay, so they're not actually dating. That was just that perfect dream. Episode 10? Okay, so there is going to be more. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like that was like a this game was supposed to be more of a backstory on like how everything came to be and why everything exists. I do hope that the next one is going to be more gut-wrenching. like especially the second game, because that one was really well done on getting the feels. This one certainly didn't hit the feels like the first one did for me. The second one really did for me. This one, it kind of did, but it wasn't super tearful. But however, once again, I'm not saying that this story was bad, Khan. However, I do wish you put in a Japanese translated version of it. Let's see. I did like how the whole time traveling thing was kind of confusing in the beginning, but I know it's not supposed to be like that. Like this whole thing was a simulation. Like how my life, more than half of my life I've been thinking about like is this world being a simulation kind of deal. But I know it has nothing to do with that. But it did give me that kind of vibe. Anyways, I'm guessing this is it, right? Yep. Anyways, thanks for seeing this playthrough. I really like this. I really like this series, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. I know I don't upload much, but hopefully you'll see more of this kind of gameplay type of things, because I currently have no income, or I don't have a job right now, so I should start doing that more. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.